So, link building tools. How many of you guys hate doing link building too? I think that's really where I think the problem was with everybody getting sloppy with their site structure is we all said, all right, well, obviously if I just get a lot of links from, trusted relevant sites with the anchor text I'm looking for, that's all I really need to do to really ramp up my SEO. And so we started neglecting the other areas. Well, this is where you're seeing a ton of tools come out. Lots of great data out there. Lots of ways to help manage that. So you've probably heard of these 4 tools. If you haven't heard of BuzzStream, they're out of Texas. They've gotten a lot bigger. I don't know if they're still in there, but they were founded in Austin. It's a great way to manage, contacts, manage your link database, and really all of these are moving towards that. SEO Moz and Majestic, they're the ones who have the best databases, the most robust out there. So Raven and BuzzStream are going more for the management aspect of that. But there's a couple other ones that I wanted to mention that are free, because we all like free tools too, that you might not have heard of. The first one is Drop My Link, and it's a little misleading. It sounds really spammy. But the idea behind it is they're going to tell you what types of search queries to perform. So if you go back to your old school days where you used to perform a lot of searches in Google trying to find link opportunities, these guys are going to give you a lot of different search queries you could search, like my keyword guest post, all that basic stuff that you don't have to try and keep track of all the different queries you should be looking at to find these link opportunities. And like I said, it's free, so it's definitely a valuable resource, good intern work. Ontolo, this is another good suite of management tools. They're a little bit newer on the market, so if you haven't heard of them, it's another great link management option. And then Lotus Jump, this is more of automating the whole process. The idea behind Lotus Jump is you're kind of outsourcing it a little bit, but they're actually a really solid group of guys, so I've met them a couple times, and it's not like outsourcing it to another country and you're just going to get like thousands of spammy links. This is actually really good stuff. And then some non-traditional tools. All right. So the problem with SEO is we never think outside the box especially when it comes to links. We know we just want to search for our particular keyword, find related blogs, websites, and forums. But there's other great ways to do it too. Has anybody ever used Haro? Help a reporter out? Awesome. I see a bunch of you guys are. That's really easy link building, because all you do is you pay your subscription, they send you out a list, and they organize it for you by topic. So it takes you like 30 seconds to skim this list. Some of them are really hilarious too. And they'll tell you it's a reporter who needs a source. You're an expert in these different areas, your clients are, and so you just respond. Usually it's like a paragraph of text you need to send them, and you get a link out of it. Really easy link building option. Costs, I don't remember if it's monthly or yearly, but it's relatively cheap for something that's so broad you could use it across all of your client accounts. Cure, obviously, if you use this to see sort of like the Q&As, kind of like the hip Yahoo Answers. A lot of journalists who are on there, they actually post their contact information. So if you go through there, because they're using this to find sources, they're using it to do research. If you look at their profiles, you'll be able to see their contact information. You can reach out, offer to be that source for them. So it's an easy way to make those contacts, because what we're seeing, I think, in the SEO world is it's a lot more relationship-based now. So it's a lot of it, and that's where social comes into it, right? And so you're going to need to start reaching out to people again and finding a way to manage that process and leveraging the relationships that you already have. That's the thing that people forget. You need to keep track of who on your team already has been talking to someone. So 6 months goes by, you need to go back and either add another link, fix the link that they have. You need to know who on your team already has a relationship, so you're not starting from scratch again, and they're not feeling insulted because you don't remember who they are. Topsy, this is really good to do for competitors. You drop in their link. Let's say you put in a big blog post that they have. Maybe they released a tool. Like, let's say when we release Schema Creator, what I would do if I was a competitor is grab our blog post announcement, drop it in Topsy, see everybody who's talking about it, see what blog posts were written about it, and then reach out to them and try and get those links. You can do it for your own posts as well, because we always miss some of our links, and this is a great way to keep track of that. And then this bottom one, and like they said, it's a free, it's the cheapest link you guys will buy this year. It's true though. I mean, we sponsor a lot of conferences, and what we're getting, it is technically a paid link, but we're getting links out of it. If you're just a member in an association, a lot of them will include links to it. So making sure when you have clients in a particular industry that you're going to those associations, finding ways that you can sponsor. Maybe it's a nonprofit that's in that particular niche that you can get these links from, because they're really strong on-topic links.
Would a search marketing association be a good idea?
I think that's a great idea, actually.
Free
So
links to members.
yeah, free links to members. I mean, and guys, going back to if you are trying to decide, if you consider the fact, and like I said, I go to a lot of shows. The ticket for a conference is like $1,500, and then you have all the travel, all the food, and when they're located in New York City and Las Vegas, that gets expensive really quickly. And so if you can have this, really good content at these localized, it'll really pay for itself, especially for that price. So I would definitely do it.